Okay, it's happening. Finally filming this video for like the third time. Every time I film this video, I get distracted and it's just all over the place, and when it comes to editing it, I don't want to edit it because I'm like talking about so many different things and I'm like, oh, I have a headache. Like, there's so many things I could talk about. Yeah, so how I started modeling, how you can start modeling, tips, all that stuff. So let me just get straight into it with how I started modeling. Well, a long time ago, my grandma modeled and my mom modeled, so I think they just kind of got me and my siblings into it when we were really young. That doesn't really count though, because I don't remember any of that. I was just really little, like a toddler. I did a few jobs, then I stopped. And so I stopped modeling when I was like a baby. And then I had braces and all of that stuff, but even when I wasn't signed with an agency or anything like that, I was still obsessed with modeling. Like, if you were my friend when we were younger, you know we did photo shoots all the time. It was just like my obvious passion, you know. I would walk past a tree and be like, Mom, get me on this tree, like I'm right, like take a picture of me here, take a picture of me here. Like, I don't know what it is, why I'm so, it sounds like narcissistic, but it's not. Like, I don't know, I just love taking pictures. It's fun for me and I enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know, I love it. So yeah, I always knew I wanted to be a model, and it just was obvious. Like, I just want to be a model. So finally, it was sophomore year of high school, 2014. I sent in my pictures, just random pictures that I've taken with my family and friends, you know, nothing professional, just, you know, my artsy pictures of myself, you know, different angles, different, like, not that much makeup, you know, kind of. You want to be a blank canvas, so like the agencies can see you when you send in your pictures, and then they don't want you to, you want to be able to have multiple looks and not just be like my winged eyeliner, my red lipstick, you know, just be a blank canvas for them to see. So I had some options of pictures that I really liked, that I've gathered, and I sent them online. My mom helped me, sent them to Forward Models up in LA. So that's the first step, getting pictures of yourself and just like having fun, getting comfortable in front of the camera, obviously, finding out what faces are good, looking, studying, looking at magazines, looking on Instagram, I guess now, but and just practicing, getting comfortable, knowing what looks good, what's a weird face, what is a good face, you know, like whatever. Lots of practice, and then you take your pictures, you send them to any agency near you. I'm in San Diego, but I knew that if I worked in San Diego, all the work would be in LA anyway, so I just sent them straight to the top. Went to LA, sent in my whatever, my little portfolio to Forward Models, and then I think a lot of agencies have like open auditions or open castings like every Tuesday or something. I'm not sure, but you can look online, honestly. Yeah, look at agencies near you, how to apply, all that. But I was asked to come to their open audition, and so it was a Wednesday, sophomore year of high school, 2014. I already said this, but anyways, I drove up after school with my mom. We went up to the big building. I was so excited. I straightened my hair, and this is kind of like the first thing I learned was to have, for castings and all that, just to wear a tank top and plain tight skinny jeans, like black jeans. I just wore like a black tank top and black jeans and like some like simple little black heels, and that was it, because, you know, again, blank canvas, that's what you want. Not too much makeup or anything like that. Yeah, so natural makeup, you know, I put my mascara on, I was straightened my hair and got all excited, but I went up there and pretty much they just talked, got to know you, got to know me, measured me, like see how tall I am and all that. They never weighed me or anything like that. She just, the lady was super nice, and she said, she wasn't stressed out about me going on a diet or anything like that. She's like, whatever you're doing, just keep doing, you look great. And I was like, cool. And then we just signed right then and there. A lot of times they'll be like, oh, okay, we'll give you a call back or whatever, but I like, boom, they're like, we want to talk to your parents. And I was like, Mom, they want to talk, like, and I was sitting there like, okay, so we want to sign you. And I was like, ah, they want to sign me, blah, blah, blah. I was so excited. I was like, I'm so stoked, oh my gosh. So yeah, that happens. Send in your, I'm like half telling my story, half giving advice. So yeah, send in your pictures to an agency, go to open audition, take it from there. Obviously, you'll talk to the agents, they'll give you guidance, But yeah, not too much makeup. Personality is a huge thing. Don't act like you're cool. Don't act like you're the shit. Don't try and be like, oh, I'm gonna be a model. Like, fuck. Like, you know, like, just be genuine. Be humble. Be nice. Just, you know, be yourself. Don't be fakely nice. Like, oh my God, you know. This is just coming from me. This is just what I think. Yeah, just be easygoing, you know, because it's not like you're the boss. It's not like bow down to me. It's like everyone should be working together, I think. So even though a lot of times at photo shoots it feels like I'm a little slave worker, just kidding. No, but like, let's get into that. So when you first sign with an agency, you will do a lot of test shoots, which honestly I have a lot of fun doing the test shoots. It's just for working up your portfolio so that when people go onto your agency's website, they can see like all your different pictures and they'll be like, oh, these are beautiful, whatever. You know, you want to have a good book on with the agency. So you start with doing a lot of test shoots and then a lot of like e-com work, which is online shopping type of thing, just like front, side, back, different outfit, front, side, back, different outfit, front, side, back. Those are the photo shoots that suck. No offense. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Like it depends on who you're working for. For Guess, when I did e-com for Guess, I loved it. Like, I will do their e-com all day, every day. Like, I don't care. It's a lot of like the smaller brands that you wouldn't really recognize the name of that are kind of a pain in the butt to work for. So I'll be working in shoes that are this small. Well, my foot is, I don't want to show you my foot, but my foot's very big and it'll just be like a long day. Sometimes I feel like they forget you're a human. Like, I'm not a robot, but I have to put on a brave face and be like, no, it's fine, yeah, I can do it, because I want to be, you know, you want to have a good relationship with your clients. So sometimes I get fed up and I'm like, okay, I can't, I'm done. But like, just kidding. I mean, that was once. But yeah, so you have to be very strong to be in this in this industry, because I ask people to ask me questions, and some people are like, hey, have you ever gotten asked to lose weight? And the answer is yes, multiple times. So just know ahead of time, like, the industry can be very like harsh and like kind of hard and like make you feel a little bad. But my biggest tip is to don't compare yourself to other people. I stopped doing that like a few years ago. Like, obviously sometimes it's hard not to, but like when you see people on Instagram or whatever and like, oh, they're more successful, or oh, they're skinnier, or oh, they have a nicer whatever, you know, don't do that. Everybody has their own individual like success, and you know, I don't know, that's like a big thing. So when you're going into this industry, I keep saying that, just know it can be hard. I've been told to lose weight a lot of times, but I've been told by like other agencies that I wanted to work for also in different countries or something, like, oh, like, we love you, you're perfect if you can get your shoulders smaller. I'm like, this bone right here, because my shoulders are so broad, like, you want me to get my saw out and just like start shaving my shoulders and then I could come work for you? Like, okay, I can't change my bone, you know. And in high school I would try and do diets, kind of like, okay, I'm not gonna eat any sugar or carbs today, but that would last like a day, barely, not even, and then I'd be like, oh, darn it, and get discouraged. So another tip, balance is everything. So I think it's a lot more important to be good mentally and with who you are than to do bad things to get skinnier. You know, I think it's sad that people feel like they have to starve themselves or do drugs or do whatever. It's just a lot of things to get skinnier, and it just makes me sad because I'm all about promoting like a healthy body. And if I feel like I'm healthy, then, and other people are telling me to get skinny or whatever, I'm like, okay, like, I get that. You want me to look my best shape. Obviously, I know I could look better. I'm going to work on that. But yeah, so you can't take it too seriously. I always would try and do my workouts, and I feel like my body just wouldn't change when I do my workouts. So yeah, now I just am doing balanced lifestyle, working out, eating whatever I want, but most of the time I want healthy because it makes me feel better. And yeah, so don't stress out. Like, just, life's too short to be all stressy about things. Obviously, this is a conversation I have with myself all the time. Chill, like, don't stress out, like, it's all good, you know. So anyways, back to my little story, I signed with Ford, obviously, and then 2 years later, 2016, I signed, Ford was going through a big change, and so a lot of people were leaving, and I went from Ford models in LA over to LA models, and I'm still with them now. It's been like since 2016, so like 4 years. But yeah, so I'm still with LA models, but people ask me some more questions. So now I'm like, what do I talk about now? So, okay, now I'm going to get into some of the questions that people asked me a little bit more. Someone asked if you have to be a certain height to be a model. That is kind of a tricky question because initially I would say yes, but now, I mean, Instagram is kind of everything. So if you're like super short and you have 1 million followers, you're going to get the job most likely, you know, like, and it's not like the entire industry has a, like one like view on height, you know, like some people will be like, sorry, like you need to be a little taller, but some people will be like, oh my gosh, no, you're perfect. Like I have clients that like their pants are short, so you can work for them. For me, I'm a little too tall, so some people think I'm a little bit too tall for modeling. I still work obviously, but like for jeans, I never really do a lot of like denim stuff because for some reason jeans in LA are so tiny. Like I am very tall, so no, height doesn't really matter. But let me go into this next thing. Somebody asked me like a bad experience in modeling. One time I went to a photo shoot, I was so excited, and it was for jeans, and I didn't fit in any of them. They were all like size 24, and I just like couldn't fit, and they were so much shorter, and I was like, and they sent me home, and I was so like, I felt like shit about myself. I was like, hey, but then I was like, Charlie, no, look at yourself, you're beautiful, like you're fine, like don't get like, it's okay. At first I was like, this is really embarrassing, like damn, but I can't take it seriously. Like that's just one company, you know, like it's fine. I did cry in my car for sure, but I was like, okay, I'm over it, whatever, I'm going to the beach, I don't care, it's fine. It's okay. No, but actually, like that doesn't change, that doesn't make me less of a, like it doesn't make, the fact that I didn't fit in those jeans did not make me a worse of a person. Can I talk less than a, what am I trying to say right now? Okay, it's okay that I couldn't fit in the jeans. I'm still beautiful, I'm still wonderful, everything's okay. No worries. Can anybody start modeling? Yeah. Just know it's a lot harder than it seems. People are like, you get paid to look pretty and stand there. I'm like, you try working for the entire day in certain conditions, and it is exhausting. Honestly, sometimes it's like a full workout just all day, and I'm like, I come home, I'm like, sure, I don't work every single day, but the days I do, I'm like pooped. It is just, it's a lot more than it seems, you know, but that's why models are so good at their job, because they can make it seem like they're having so much fun when really they're exhausted and have a migraine from all this flashing lights in their face. Or is that just me? Do people lie about their height? Yeah, of course. I feel like they might say a guy is like 1.5 inches or a half inch taller, or even girls, but like me, sometimes I feel like people want to say I'm a little bit shorter because I'm a little too tall. Let's see. Have you ever faced body shaming by agencies? I love my agency. I wouldn't be like they're body shaming me, but like they do tell me to get skinny, like a little bit skinnier, lose weight, and I feel like I look fine, but I feel like my body just doesn't change, and I'm doing like my workouts. And other people ask me, what is my like training routine or my workouts, and I never go to a gym. I always work out at home. Like I just don't know. Even before quarantine, I love YouTube workouts because it's always different. Because when I was in high school, I was signed with this boxing gym and then this other like normal gym, and I accidentally paid for it for like an entire year, even though I thought I canceled. So I just had a bad experience with gyms, and I'm like, So I just have fun working out at home, being active. In the summertime, it's like my life's very active, but yeah, I love doing Pamela's workouts and like Sammy Clark's workouts on YouTube. That's all I need, because I have all the like gym equipment at my own house, so I'm like gonna use that. I am like almost 6 foot tall, so I'm like 5'11 and a half. I've never done martial arts. Someone asked me that. Let's see. How did I start? Was it through peeps you knew? No, I didn't know anybody. I just sent in my pictures to a random agency. Not random, but Ford. Obviously, I just told you the story. You already know. I am going to be 22 on September 16th. I know, I look like I'm 16. People are like, are you 14? I'm 21. How do you get with the agent? You can you can look up agencies near your area, look it up online, and send in your pictures, and they'll get back to you. Send in your pictures to multiple agencies around you, and then if you can meet up or Zoom nowadays, I don't know what they're doing during quarantine, but yeah, whoever you seem like is most passionate and excited about you and working on your specific goals, that's how to find a good one. How old was I when I started modeling? Sophomore year of high school. So how old is that? 16? 15? 16? I don't know. What's the most challenging part about being a model? You know what I hate? I don't know if this is the most challenging part, but I really hate when people see me on Instagram and they think I'm like cool because I have like a few followers, or like just the pictures I post are pretty, and they think I'm like up here, when in reality when you meet me, I'm just like so weird and like normal and like not intimidating at all, which I'm sure like a lot of people say that, but like no, like really, like I get kind of shy and awkward and embarrassed like to meet people. They're like, oh, like they saw you on Instagram, like, oh my gosh, can you come? And like I was like, no, because like I feel like I have to like be some, like I just am myself, and I feel like people have higher expectations, which is, I'm like, I'm just normal. Like obviously I'm normal, but like I don't know, I'm weirder than normal. Like I'm just kind of awkward and like weird, and so when people think I'm cool, I'm like, don't think that. I know I can pose for a picture, but like that's like, I don't know, I'm not that cool. Like I'm cool, but not like cool. I don't know. Another challenging thing about being a model is having a lot of pressure. I feel like sometimes to be like perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. But yeah, I don't know. And modeling makes good money. Yes, it does. I feel like the more you are working at it, the higher your rate will go. A lot of people think that they can, oh, I want to do what you do, you make so much money, like, okay, I want to do a model, like, photo shoot and stuff, but it takes a long time to get established, and, like, first do all your test shoots, first you gotta find an agency that's right for you, then you have to do all your test shoots, and then start working, like, e-com jobs and getting comfortable, like, and then you can start doing big campaigns and stuff. It's not like, okay, I'm just gonna go do this job for a lot of money, like, it takes a lot, and mentally it takes a lot, too. I've always had anxiety, by the way, like, my whole life. I've just go through phases where I'd be like super anxious for like a year or even over a year, and then it would kind of go away, and then it would like come back randomly. But you have to be very strong mentally, especially for someone with anxiety. A part of the anxiety thing for me is like I want to be in control. Like I like to know everything, you know, because that's how I like can control my life, which I need to let that go. I'm working on it. Yeah, but and with modeling, you don't know where you're going to be working, when you're going to be working, who you're going to be working with, how long you're going to be working, like what the conditions are going to be like, if it's going to be like, super hot, or like what food, like I don't know, you know, you just don't know anything, and I need to be like, it's like, I think that's good for me to be able to go do a photo shoot and be like, okay, I did it, Charlie, don't have a panic attack, you're fine, like, I don't know, and this job is very fulfilling to me. After I do a photo shoot or something, I'm like, I feel so good and happy and like good about myself. And then when I don't work for a while, I get a little discouraged, but that's just called being a human. What's your diet? Balanced. Have you ever had to lose weight? Yes, but I didn't. Like, I tried. I don't know. There's no, like, specific key I did, because, you know, I'm all about mentally being good, and then, like, I don't know. Food makes me happy, and I want to feel healthy and good about myself, so I'm not going to be starving myself or throwing up or drugs or something like that. I'm just like, Maybe I'm just too anxious to try anything bad, but I mean, I don't know. I would say balance is the best thing for long-term looking better, because if I say don't eat any sugar or carbs, that'll last like a day or two, and then you'll go back to, like, it won't do anything for you. So balance out slowly. Like, what I like is like trading in for healthier options, you know? Like, I switched from like peanut butter to almond butter. I don't know if that's a big difference, but like little things like that, like healthier versions of ice cream, or like I don't drink really dairy. I like have almond milk all the time for like my smoothies and all that, and I love it. So I don't know, just whatever works for you. It's good. My most exciting photo shoot. That's hard. I never know this answer. Like, my best photo shoot ever. I'll tell you, my favorite brands to work with are Too Faced and Guess. I had a lot of fun working with Guess, and I love working for Too Faced. It's like my dream jobs right there, that whenever I'm there, I'm like, this is work? I'm like, this is awesome. I love it here. But also, one of the best photo shoots ever was for PacSun in Cabo, because I didn't feel like I was working. It literally just felt like a vacation. I was like, I'm getting paid right now. God bless you. I'm so happy. But then there's also other jobs that are like, make me like, okay, I'm never doing this again. Just kidding. I never think that, but yeah, it can be a lot. Any more questions that are okay? A lot of people are asking me, ever deal with creepy photographers? No. Because there's a lot of like probably creepy people. I feel like I'm a smart girl. I'm not gonna get myself in a position that's gonna be like some guy DMs me, yeah, I'm gonna like work with you. Like, no, everything I do is through my agency, so they know who's good and who's not. Like, so whenever my agency sends me on a photo shoot, I'm not really worried. I always feel safe, especially because I'm with a good agency that they're not gonna put me in trouble, like with creepy people. Knock on wood. But yeah, so far so good. Everything's been pretty good. Like, obviously there's times where people would expect me to work in the middle of a Hong Kong summer in August, and it's 1,000 degrees and I'm shooting winter clothes, but that's not my agency's fault. That's like the client's fault for giving me heat stroke. I mean, I don't want to talk about that. That was an amazing photo shoot. I'm not gonna lie. Going to Hong Kong was really cool. It was like amazing. I don't regret it at all. But I was very hot on the last day of shooting, and I had to like leave because I was just not okay. But yeah, let's see. I hope you guys learned something or got something from this. Any advice for gaining more followers on Instagram? I find that posting consistently brings more traffic to my page. So when I'm posting, like, I try and post like almost every day, honestly, because when I do that, more people will see my pictures on their explore feed and like find me and stuff like that. So post consistently, post what people want to see, which post something that you like too. Not like, that sounded wrong, like post what people want to see. Like, no, like post cool things that people are gonna be like, oh wait, that's like eye-catching, or like, oh cool, whatever. Yeah, I just post pictures that I like. Obviously they're all of me, because that's what you're supposed to do. Apparently I learned that a long time ago, like, post pictures that are all of you, because that's what you're selling, that's your model, that's what, you know, makes kind of sense. And I'm like, oh yeah. I don't have a problem with that. But do whatever you want to do. Okay? At the end of the day, your happiness is what's most important, and I don't want people unhappy with their lives. Ow. I'm tired. I don't know what to say. Ah! Okay, I'm sorry. See, like, I think that's all my questions. and maybe try 1 month vegan. I'm not opposed to it. I don't eat that much meat. I just love burgers. I really don't eat any meat except for burgers. No, I eat steak sometimes, but like I don't eat like turkey sandwiches. Oh wait, I have bacon. I eat a lot of BLTs. I like bacon sandwiches. Sorry. Is the process to become a male model relatively the same as a female model? Yeah, it's the same. I mean, I think. Yeah. I'm from San Diego. I think that's like all the questions. I really hope I didn't miss anything. Some things people wouldn't know about the industry. I guess we saved the best question for last. Things people wouldn't know about the industry. I'd say a lot of people don't know that the industry can kind of fuck with your head and make you, I don't know, it's just a lot. It's kind of a lot of pressure, and it can be like so much competition out there, and I just like try not to listen to people's what they say. Like at photo shoots, like there'll be random people on set and the whole industry together, like people, a bunch of different people. It's not like the industry is one thing and has like one, like the industry hates my hair long. It's like there's a bunch of people say my hair is too long, keep me to cut it to here, too tan, don't do that. Like, you know, it's all like that. But I feel like there's like a few people scattered around the industry that will talk and like say things that are just kind of toxic, or like, I don't know, be talking about things and it's just, I just like don't want to hear it. Or like people are like, what do you want to do? Like, you're not gonna model forever, like what do you want to, I'm like, okay, like I don't know, like I'm just want to be a model, that's what I'm doing, stuff like that. Or like people will be like, oh, it's really weird, you look so skinny in your pictures, but like your measurements are so much bigger. And I'm like, thank you, thanks, like thank you, what? Okay, I don't care, what are you talking about? Like I'm big? Huh? The industry. I think I just avoid all the bad things, so I don't know that many dark things about the industry. I just try and, I feel like I always know in my heart my worth, in that I'm so much more than just like a pretty face, and that's like, it's just my job, it's not who I am, you know? Like I'm a model, but I'm so much more than just like a model. That's just my occupation. Like I'm a person, like at the end of the, like I want to surround myself with things that make me happy, and I don't get caught up in the whole, it seems like I don't really give a shit. Like I don't pay for followers, I don't do that, and people are like, you gotta do this and this and this, and I'm just like, I'm just posting things on Instagram, doing stuff, like sure we'll collaborate, sure let's do this photo shoot. I'm not, just don't take it too seriously, don't get stressed out, life's too short. At the end of the day, that's all that it really comes down to. I hope you guys took something away from this video, and I hope you guys follow your dream, make it big. Woo! Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to be officially done with this video. I hope it made sense, and I hope that I'm not gonna get discouraged during editing, and I'm gonna like trash it and be like, oh, I can't do this, I forget. Forget it. But yeah, hopefully this makes it onto my YouTube platform. Yeah. Okay, I hope you liked it. Let me know what other videos you want to see from me, because I feel like I don't have that many YouTube subscribers because I don't post that much. So maybe if I posted more, people will watch them. Not that I'm doing this for views, but yeah, someone requested this video, so here I am, and a lot of people ask me to do this, so bye.